Hi, good day everyone, and welcome to today's meeting. My name is Filza Binti Ibrasan, and I'll be your chairperson for today. In this session, we will discuss issues affecting university students, review 5 proposed solutions, and work towards agreeing on the most effective approach. As your chairperson, I will be framing our discussion and managing our interaction closely to ensure we stay strictly on schedule. Before I open the floor, I would like to clearly define the issue we are addressing today. Mental health awareness among university students is an important concept as students face academic pressure, financial issue, social expectation, and also career uncertainty. Study shows that about 1 in 3 Malaysian university students experience moderate to severe psychological distress, yet many are reluctant to seek help due to low awareness and stigma surrounding because of mental health. The consequences of this problem are serious. Students experiencing untreated mental health challenge may suffer from declining academic performance, social isolation, emotional burnout, and also long-term psychological difficulties that can affect their future career and overall well-being. Therefore, the central issue for this panel is clear. How can university effectively improve mental health awareness among students and create a supportive environment that encourage help-seeking behavior? We will now proceed to the solution discussion. We have 5 proposed solutions, and I would like to invite Tong Sin to present the first solution.
All right, thank you, Chairperson. So the first solution I want to share is to reduce the stigma surrounding mental health issues within universities. Many students who experience stress or depression hesitate to seek help because they fear being judged by others, including their friends, lecturers, or family members. To address this, universities should promote open discussion about mental health through talks, sharing sessions, or awareness programs so that students can understand these challenges are common. In addition, lecturers, student leaders, and staff should receive basic mental health awareness training to recognize warning signs and guide students to support services. When mental health conversation become more accepted, students will feel more comfortable seeking help when needed.
All right, thank you, Tong Sin. Would anyone like to share their thoughts on this proposal?
Yes, I agree with Tong Sing that reducing stigma is important. However, even if the mental health issue is discussed more openly, some students may still be afraid to seek help because they are uncomfortable sharing personal issue, even in a more open environment. Or they also may have concern about confidentiality. Therefore, not everyone who needs help may benefit from this approach. In some cases, students may also underestimate the seriousness of their mental health problems and choose to deal with them on their own. Thus, I believe that reducing stigma alone may not be sufficient to encourage all students to seek help.
Thank you, Azwin. I understand your concern. However, I believe reducing stigma is still an important first step because many students avoid seeking help due to fear of being judged by the others. If students can create a more supportive environment, students may feel more comfortable discussing their mental health challenge and assessing the support they need. So although it may not solve every issue immediately, it can encourage more students to reach out for help.
Thank you. This proposal helped to reduce stigma and create a supportive environment, but some students may still fear of judgment. Next, I would like to invite Azwin to present the second solution.
Okay, thank you, Chairperson. Okay, the second solution that I would like to suggest is by improving access to counseling services because I believe that many students who are experiencing mental health challenges often need someone to listen to their problem and guide them right. So counseling services give students a safe and a private place to talk about problems they are facing without feeling judged. Counselor can listen to their concern, offer advice, and help them find better ways to cope with their stress and emotional challenges. With the right support, students can feel more confident and can help improve their emotional well-being. Thus, by providing and improving counseling services with trained professionals, I believe that university can help more students manage and overcome their difficulties. Yeah, that's all from me. What do you guys think?
I agree with your solution, Azwin. I think improving access to counseling service is an important way to support students who are facing mental health challenges. Counseling provide a safe and confidential space where students can share their concerns and receive guidance from professionals, helping them manage stress and anxiety more effectively. So by making counseling service more accessible, universities can provide timely support and improve students' overall mental well-being. It also can encourage students to seek help earlier before their problems become more serious.
So, as for my part, I also agree that counseling services are important because they provide professional support for students facing mental health challenges. However, some students may hesitate to seek counseling due to the lack of awareness or understanding about mental health. Therefore, students should be first educated about mental health issues so that they are more willingly to use the counseling services available.
All right, thank you. Counseling services provide the professional support, but their effectiveness depends on the student's willingness to use them. So let us consider the third proposal. Wasila, you may present.
Thank you, Chairperson. The third solution is to introduce mental health education program in university. This program can help the student to understand the importance of mental health, recognize early signs of emotional distress, and learn healthy coping strategy. Through workshop, seminar, and educational activities, students can gain knowledge about stress management, anxiety, depression, and other common mental health issues. By increasing awareness and understanding, students will better prepared to manage their mental health well-being and seek help when necessary.
Oh, thank you, Asila. I love this solution because I believe that mental health education program in university can help encourage students to seek help early before the problems become more serious, as Tosi said before. And I also think that this program can help students better understanding that mental health issues are common and should not be viewed negatively. Overall, this approach can create a more informed and supportive university community where students are more aware of the importance of maintaining their mental well-being. So yeah, I love and I really support your solution to address the problem.
So to add on with Azwin and Wasila opinion, I also strongly support this solution because mental health education programs can help students to identify early signs of stress, anxiety, and depression before these issues becoming more serious. In addition, students will also learn effectively in coping strategies and know when and where to seek help. I believe this solution is proactive because it focuses on prevention and awareness rather than only addressing problems after they occur.
All right, thank you. Mental health education programs are a proactive approach that improve awareness and encourage early help seeking. Okay, now let us hear the fourth proposal from Alisha itself.
So thank you, Chairperson. So as for my proposal, the fourth solution will be is to strengthen peer support and social connections within universities. So students often feel more comfortable sharing their concerns with friends before approaching professionals. Universities can establish peer support groups, mentoring programs, and student-led activities that encourage positive social interactions. By building strong social connections, students can actually feel less isolated, receive emotional support, and develop a sense of belonging within the university community.
Okay, I want to share my opinion. So I agree with Alicia, your solution that strengthening peer supports and social connections can help students feel less isolated and also provide emotional support. Having supportive friends can encourage students to share their concern and seek help when needed. However, not all the students may feel comfortable discussing their personal issues with peers, especially when dealing with sensitive mental health challenges. So I think peer support may not be suitable for everyone, and it should be supported by professional counseling services.
I agree with you, Tongzin. While supportive friends can make a significant difference to a student mental well-being, not all students may be comfortable to sharing sensitive issues with their peers. Therefore, peer support should complement professional counseling service rather than replace them, as some issues may require professional intervention and guidance.
All right, I got the point. So basically, the peer support can reduce the isolation, but it should not replace the professional help. So let's move on to our final solution by Tongsin again.
All right, thank you, Chairperson. So the last solution I want to share is to organize mental health awareness campaigns within universities. Universities can conduct seminars, workshops, exhibitions, and social media campaigns to educate students about mental health issues, stress management techniques, and also the support services available on campus. These campaigns can also help to reduce stigma by encouraging open conversations and correcting common misconceptions about mental health. When students are better informed, they are more likely to recognize the early signs of the stress or emotional distress in themselves or others. So, by organizing such campaigns regularly and consistently, universities can create a more supportive environment where students can feel encouraged to prioritize their mental health well-being and also seek help when necessary.
All right, thank you, Tongsin, for your point. So before we move on to our conclusion, does anyone have any final thoughts on the solution? You may speak.
Yes. Thank you. So I understand Tong's point, but I think awareness camping may not reach every student in university, right? Some students might join the activities, but some might not join the activities. Even if they join activity, it doesn't necessarily mean they will seek help when they are struggling, right? Okay, so maybe I would like to ask you here. Let's imagine UKM organize a mental health programs awareness. Okay, so can I ask everyone to raise their hand if you think you will actually attend the programs? Anyone? Yes, Alicia, Wasila? Okay. How many of us would be willing to share our personal mental health struggling or seek professional help afterwards? Anyone here? Alicia? No? Okay, thank you. See, some might join and some might not join, right? So that's why I believe that awareness alone may not be enough to change students' behavior, right? So, as you said, as you raise your hand, you can see that okay, some of you might willingness to share their problems in public, in awareness program, but some might not, right? So that's my point. So I think, um, that's my opinion on Tongxing's solution?
I actually agree with Azwin. As for the example as well. So awareness campaigns alone may not encourage every students to seek help. However, they are still valuable because they can increase awareness and reduce stigma around surrounding mental health issues. So to be more effective, this campaign should be supported by continuous education programs and accessible support services for students. Um, that is my part, my opinion on Tonzin solution.
I agree with both of your points. So while awareness campaign may not directly encourage every student to seek help, they can still play an important role in educating students and reducing misconception about the mental health. If conducted regularly and creatively, this campaign can gradually build a culture where mental health is openly discussed and supported. So that is my opinion.
All right, thank you everyone for the point. So now we have reached the conclusion of our discussion. And to recap, we identify the core problem as the lack of awareness and also persistent stigma surrounding mental health issue among university students. We have carefully evaluated 5 proposed solutions, which are firstly, reducing the stigma surrounding mental health, secondly, improving access to counseling services, third, introducing mental health education program, fourth, strengthening peer support and social connection, and the last one is organizing mental health awareness campaign. So having considered the strength and the limitation of the proposal, now I would like to invite the member to share their final recommendation. So you guys may speak.
Since everyone's still thinking, so I would like to share my opinion first. So after considering these 5 solutions, I believe that the solution 3, introducing mental health education programs in universities, is the most effective solution. This is because it can help students to gain a clear understanding of mental health issue, recognize early signs of emotional distress, and also know when and how to seek help. So, in addition, mental health education can equip students with practical strategies to manage stress and academic pressure more effectively. It also can help to reduce stigma by normalizing conversations about mental health from an early stage in university life. For these reasons, I strongly support solution 3. How about the others?
Yeah, for me, I completely agree with Tongxing. By establishing mental health education programs, university can raise awareness while at the same time helping students manage their mental well-being more effectively. In the long run, this can help create a more caring and understanding campus environment where students feel more comfortable asking for help. So yeah, for me, I would totally vote for mental health education programs among all the other solutions. What about others?
Well, how about others? Wasila and Alicia, do you have any thoughts?
I also support solution 3. Mental health education program can serve as a foundation for all other solutions because students first need to understand mental health issue before they can fully benefit from the counseling service, peer support, or awareness campaign. So by educating students, university can promote prevention, early intervention, and overall well-being.
As the same as everyone opinion. For me also, I strongly support the solution 3, which is introducing mental health education programs in the universities. As this is because it addresses the root cause by increasing students' knowledge and awareness of mental health issues in depth. Through education, students actually can recognize the symptoms early, learn healthy coping strategies, and also understand the importance of seeking help when needed. In addition, this solution also supports the effectiveness of other initiatives such as counseling services, peer support programs, and awareness campaigns. Therefore, I believe solution 3, as Wasila has proposed, it provides the strongest long-term impact on improving mental health awareness among university students.
All right, brilliant. I love you all's idea. So right now we have reached an unanimous consensus that solution number 3, introducing mental health education program in university, is the most effective and sustainable approach. So basically, the solution address the root cause by improving students' understanding of mental health, reducing stigma, and encourage health-seeking behavior. So therefore, our final recommendation is for universities to implement the mental health education program to promote a healthier and more supportive student community. And this also can help students to give all out and help for their mental health itself. So I think that's all. Thank you all for your valuable and contribution and constructive discussion. This meeting is now officially adjourned, and have a pleasant day, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Alicia, Tongsin, Wasila, and also Azwin.
I would also like to thank you all of us, especially Chairperson. So that's all from me.
Thank you too. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good
Have a
day.
nice day.
Thank you.